Hey there everyone, and welcome to Real Yoga. My name is Hanna, and today's class is a spicy yoga flow. We're going to generate a bit of heat, and I just want to quickly explain how this class will work. So we're going to do 3 sets of 2 rounds each, and we'll progressively add on to those sets, but essentially the flow will be exactly the same throughout. So what I show you first is the quote-unquote simplest version, and then in the second round we'll add a little bit extra juice, and then in the third round the same again. So choose your option, whichever level that you're at. We'll do the first round pretty slow so I can explain what's going on, and then we'll do another round moving with our breath. So we are going to get quite warm today. That's the point. It's going to be great. I hope that you enjoy the ride. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely the best way to support me bringing you some fun, free yoga classes. That being said, jump into your stretchy pants and I'll meet you on the mat. Okay, yogis, come to the very top of your yoga mat and bring your feet into your version of Tadasana. So either feet together or hip distance, maybe even a little wider. You choose the level that works best for you today. And take a moment here to ground down, standing up nice and tall. Feel your feet planted into the earth as you lift up into the chest. Maybe you roll your shoulders back and down. Lift through the crown of your head. Nice. Bring the hands together in Anjali Mudra at the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to let it out your mouth. On your next inhale, bend your knees as you sweep your arms by your ears for Utkatasana chair pose. Nice. Take another breath in here, sink deeply into your hips, bring a little more weight into your heels, and as you exhale, fold over your legs for Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Your hands can come to your shins or maybe even your thighs. And then press into your hands and step back into plank. Immediately drop the knees here. So this is option number 1. Untuck the toes, spread your fingers really wide. Grip into your fingerprints and push down through the first knuckle and the thumb mound. And now can you lift the front of your body up to meet the back of your body. Engage your core for an inhale, and as you exhale, shoot those elbows straight back behind you as you lower all the way down to the floor. Nice. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift up for cobra, pressing into the tops of the feet. There's a fly doing circles around me, so #summer. Exhale to roll it down, tuck your toes, and then press into your hands. Use your core to lift you all the way up and back into downward facing dog. Okay, from here, inhale, look forward, step the right foot forward next to the right thumb. You can widen the stance of your feet. You might even kick that back foot in just a little. And inhale, we'll reach the arms up for a high crescent lunge. Front knee is bent, back leg is active. Take an inhale here. Nice, and then exhale, plant the hands, and again, step it back. Find your plank pose. Come to the knees here. Untuck the toes, push the mat away from you. Feel your shoulder blades move apart, so you're really active through your upper body. Take another inhale breath. Exhale, maybe this time come halfway down, bending the elbows, keep drawing the belly in, and then lower all the way down to the mat. Nice job. Shoulders back, elbows back as you inhale, lift up for cobra, reach the heart forward. Press into the tops of the feet here, and then roll it down, tuck your toes, back in downward facing dog we go. Nice. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale, look forward. This time left foot steps next to the left hand. Adjust your stance if you need to, and inhale, reach those arms up for high lunge on the other side. Spike the back heel way back so that leg is strong. Lift your heart as you inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Beautiful. Step it back. Plank pose. Again, come to the knees here. Untuck your toes. This is option number 1. Take an inhale. Exhale, belly draws in. Start to engage like someone underneath you is trying to punch you in the gut. And then can you slowly lower halfway down, squeeze your elbows to your sides, and then all the way to your belly. Yes. Inhale for cobra. Elbows back, shoulders back, heart forward, press into the tops of your feet. And then again, tuck your toes and send your hips high and back into downward facing dog. And here is where we're going to stay for 5 breaths. So spread your fingers really wide here, and can you push your hands into the mat? Nice. From here, bend your knees as much as you need to roll your sitting bones high. Feel the spine lengthen, so it's a really juicy stretch. Come up way high onto your tippy toes. Nice. And then engage your legs, straighten through your legs, keep your spine nice and long, and then maybe you start to descend the heels down. And you can keep your knees bent here if you feel that your spine was compromised. And by that I mean, does your spine start to round forward? Nice. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bend your knees, look forward, and step to the top of your yoga mat. As you inhale, find halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Nice. Inhale, sink the hips, reach the arms high, Utkatasana chair pose. Let's stay here for an extra breath, just for fun. And then drop the hands, straighten the legs, and here we are again in Tadasana. All right, so that's the round of the quote-unquote simplest version. I know it's still pretty spicy. And now we're going to do that exact same thing, just a little bit faster. See if we can sync up with the breath. So again, when you're ready, Tadasana at the top of your mat. Nice. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale here. Next inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees, reach your arms by your biceps, and then exhale to fold. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, press into the hands and step back, plank, come straight to the knees. Untuck the toes, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale for cobra. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step the right foot next to the right thumb. Arms reach up for your high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down, step back to plank, lower the knees. Fingers are spread wide here as you exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra, pressing into the tops of the feet. Exhale again for downward dog. Nice. Inhale, look forward, left leg steps next to the left thumb. Inhale, arms reach up. Nice. Exhale, tap the hands down. We're moving quickly. Step it back, plank. Beautiful. Come to the knees. Take an inhale. Let's just set this one up. And then exhale, lower down, super slow motion. Imagine your body stays in one straight line all the way to the floor. Nice work. Inhale for cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. 5 breaths here. Keep moving your hips away from your hands, moving your heels away from your hips. Can you lift your toes, spread them wide, maybe you even hide the heels of the feet behind your toes, and then you can set those toes back down to the floor. Beautiful. Just 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Come up high on the tippy toes, bend the knees, see where you want to go, and step to the top of your yoga mat. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips, inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, and then drop the hands, straighten the legs, and we're back in Tadasana. Nice work. Okay, so the next few rounds, you're very welcome to take that exact option. It's a really great version. You're probably still a little warm. I think even my fly friend is like, I'm out. So, all good. Otherwise, a little option to add a little more fire to the next round. So, when you're ready, come to your Tadasana. Start to bend the knees, reach the arms by the ears as you inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, halfway lift. Heart reaches forward, hips back. And then press into the hands and step back to plank. So first option was to come to the knees here. Maybe this time you try a full plank, lifting your hips just a little high and then pulling your pubic bone towards your nose. Start to engage that belly. Beautiful. Legs are strong and active here. Take an inhale. And here's where it's going to get tricky. Exhale, can you lower halfway down? And then belly flop to the floor. Untuck your toes, shoulders back, roll up for cobra. Maybe you come a little higher this time. Pull the elbows and fingertips back energetically as your heart moves forward. And then roll it down as you exhale, tuck the toes. And then downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Nice work. Look forward, step the right foot next to the right thumb. Option to keep the heel lifted, or this time pivot the left heel down, and we're coming into a warrior one pose. Can you pull your left nipple forward? One more breath, and then exhale, tap the hands down and step it back, plank pose. Strong here, push your hands into the earth, move your chest away from the earth as you inhale. Exhale to lower down, chaturanga. Nice. Inhale, cobra, or maybe upward facing dog if you're feeling ready for it. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. One breath in here and out. And then inhale to look forward, step the left foot next to the left thumb, pivot the right heel down, warrior one on this side, or high crescent lunge. Again, think about moving your right rib cage is maybe better than nipple forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands tap down, step it back, find that strong plank pose. Ugh. Nice. Imagine like your body is so stiff, like a plank. Ooh. Funny that it's called that. Can you lower halfway down, chaturanga, and then all the way, cobra or maybe upward dog. Find a juicy back bend here. Roll it down, tuck your toes, downward dog for 5 breaths. Breathing deep here. This time, can you start to pull the belly button in and up? Starting to engage that lower belly. Can you press the fronts of your thighs onto the backs of your thighs to lengthen through the backs of the legs? Keep pressing into those hands for one more inhale. One more exhale. Come up high on the tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, shift more weight into your heels as you reach your arms by your ears for Utkatasana chair. And then straighten the legs, drop the hands by the sides. Tadasana. Ooh. Can you believe that was just one round? All right, so the difference in that round you would have noticed was plank and then chaturanga. And maybe an option for a juicier back bend. So we're going to do that same round again, a little quicker. So when you're ready, inhale, sink the hips, reach the biceps by the ears. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Press into the hands, step back, plank pose. Strong body. Exhale to lower halfway down. And then roll it forward, cobra or upward facing dog. Shoulders back, chest moves forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward, step the right foot next to the right thumb. Left heel pivots down, we find warrior one. And then exhale, tap the hands down, step it back, plank pose. Inhale, breath here. Exhale to lower halfway or all the way, no drama. Inhale for your back bend. Nice. And then exhale, downward dog. Moving quickly, inhale, left foot next to the left thumb. Right foot pivots down as we reach the arms up for warrior one, Vira one. Exhale, hands tap down. There's that plank pose again. Super strong as you lower halfway. And then come into your back bend. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale for down dog. 5 breaths here. You might understand now that you might have heard people say down dog is a resting pose. And certainly after moving quickly like that, it does feel slightly more restful. So I guess this is the trick, right? If you want something to feel like a rest, you just have to do harder things before that. You're doing amazing. 2 more breaths here. One more breath. Don't lose your shape. Inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, and step forward. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, weight in the heels as you come up for Utkatasana chair. Belly in here, super strong, and then straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Tadasana. You're doing so well. All right, we've got one more round left. So this is the big boy. Maybe you're up for it. Maybe the very first option was your best option. Maybe it's a combination of the two we just did. Or maybe you're up for challenge number 3, our final 2 rounds of flow. So we'll go through the first round a little slower and then we'll pull it all together. All right, when you're ready, Tadasana, feet together or apart. Inhale, sink the hips, reach the arms by the ears. Belly draws in here. Can you shift your knees back over your ankles? Maybe give your toes a little wiggle. Take another breath in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Maybe your fingertips stay on the floor here as you lengthen forward, Adho Uttanasana. And then press into the hands. This time, option to jump it back into Chaturanga. Land with bent elbows. And then roll it forward, upward facing dog. Shoulders back, heart reaches forward. Really engage your kneecaps. And then maybe roll over your toes, fancy style, and come into downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale to look forward, step the right foot next to the right thumb, pivot the heel down for warrior 1. Sink deeply into the front knee, push strongly into the outer edge of the left foot for one more inhale. Exhale, hands tap down, step it back, plank pose. Push the floor away, you're so engaged. Lift the whole front of your body, legs included. Lift it to meet the back of your body. Keep that as you lower halfway down. Nice, back of the head lifts. And then roll your toes forward or over your toes, however that works for you. Come into upward facing dog. Really press into the mat even here, and then downward facing dogs where we're meeting for just a breath. Your next inhale steps the left foot next to the left thumb, right heel pivots down. We reach the arms up high for warrior 1. Engagement through the outer edge of that right leg. Bend through the left knee for one more inhale. Exhale, hands tap down, send it back, plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Everyone's favorite. Come into upward facing dog. Shoulders back, nice. Engage the tops of your thighs and then roll over the toes maybe to come into downward dog for 5 breaths. Yes. Try not to get lazy here. See if you can still find all those actions in your body in this quote-unquote resting pose. Can you see the heels of your feet? Hide them so that you find a slight internal rotation of your thigh bones. Press your hands into the earth to move your sitting bones away. Belly draws in, head is soft for one more inhale. One more exhale. We can add a little flare here if you like. Inhale, come up high on the tippy toes. Bend your knees, get floaty in your hips. Look forward, see where you want to go, and maybe you hop to the top of your mat, land softly. Inhale, when you get there, find your halfway lift. Belly draws in here, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, fold, bend the knees deeply. Arms by your ears for Utkatasana, chair pose or fierce pose. Maybe you pretend that you're like RuPaul or Naomi Campbell, someone really fierce. And then straighten the legs, drop the hands by the sides. Tadasana. All right, yogis, you've got it in you. I know you have. We've got one more round. We're pulling it all together. You choose your adventure, or you can play along with me. Whew, I'm getting warm. So when you're ready, find your Tadasana at the top of your mat. Get cozy here, prepare yourself. And then when you're ready, inhale, Utkatasana chair. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway, Adho Uttanasana. Press into your hands, step or float back, Chaturanga, land with bent elbows. And then come forward into your upward facing dog or cobra. Nice. Exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step the right foot next to the right thumb, pivot the left heel down. Inhale for warrior one. Exhale, hands tap down, step it back, plank pose. Exhale to lower chaturanga, or you're on your knees here. And then again, find your back bend. Really pressing into the tops of the feet in whichever version you're in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot next to your left thumb, pivot the right heel down. Find warrior one on this side. And then exhale, hands straight down. We're not messing around. Plank pose. Super strong here as you exhale, lower. Nice. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Yes, 5 breaths in your downward dog. You're doing amazing. Breathe deep. We're almost there. We've almost reached the end. Hopefully you're feeling warm, maybe a little sweaty. 3 more breaths. Engage the fronts of your legs. Press them onto the backs of the legs. And now push down through your first finger and thumb knuckles. 1 more breath. Inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, see where you want to go. Maybe you float to the top. Inhale to lengthen, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, bend your knees deeply, reach the arms to the sky, Utkatasana, last one. Extra breath, why not? And then straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Oh. Give everything a bit of a shake. Come to the center of your mat, cross your ankles, and let's find a seat. We've earned it. Come into your comfortable seat, Sukhasana or any other version that works for you today. I'm going to face my palms up, mostly because they're sweaty. I'm just airing them out a little. Roll your shoulders back as you lift through your chest. Nice. Feel your breath. Close down your eyes. Smile. You've just done a fun, good thing for yourself. Your body should feel like it's smiling too. Either that or you're exhausted. Nice. Bring those sweaty palms together in front of your heart as you inhale, lift your chest, and exhale to bow your chin to your thumbs. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.